What do you see in this picture? The moon, right? Well, that's not basically it to me. I've seen something in the moon that made me who I am. It's probably the reason why I'm standing here in front of you today. I've seen the moon's dragon. I told people to look. You see this dark shade here? It looks like a dragon, but they couldn't see it. I was the only one who saw it. Maybe because I see things through my own eyes, from my own perspective. In 2015, I wanted to participate in ISEF because ever since I saw the moon's dragon, I have an ever-growing passion for astronomy. So ISEF is Intel International Science and Engineering Fair, a fair for high school students. I wanted to participate even though there were only 2.5 weeks left for the regional fair. But I had an idea written in this book where I write all things related to astronomy in, which was an idea related to address the problem of space debris. Space debris is all man-made object in orbit around the Earth, which no longer serves a useful purpose. It exists in huge amounts, and it travels at really high speeds. Even a tiny paint flick can cause damage traveling at such speeds. So, I designed a satellite that captures space debris and disposes of it to decrease the potential threats on important space missions within 5 steps. Detection using radars, access, capturing using the difference of speeds, and storing in bulletproof cabins and safe planned disposal. I even made a robotic model for this, which was really eye-catchy. I went to the regional fair, and I made it through the first fair, the final fair, and I made it to the internationals in Pittsburgh. There I met Nobel winners and NASA scientists who were asking about my project. A man came to me and he told me, I'm a scientist from NASA, and I almost had a heart attack. It was the very first time I meet such important people. I presented my project and I was so confident about it. But I waited for the award ceremony and I was waiting for my name to win an award, but I didn't. I felt so depressed. It shocked me, it made me sad, but most importantly, it motivated me. Maybe I can try again next year. Maybe I can do better. And that's what I did. I don't consider myself a loser. I was a winner because I was there on websites as the 15-year-old Jordanian who designed a satellite. I was so proud of this, and that was motivating me to start my next project, which was a way to transport materials between planets using lasers. I could see something that people couldn't see. I could imagine it. And I was talking to experts, but they couldn't see what I see, and they didn't see the potential in what I say. But I started working on it myself, and it took me months of research because I had limited knowledge in this topic. But I was able to go to the regional fair and present the project. And I made it through the first regional fair to the final fair, and I didn't win again. That brought me down, depression, for months. Because it was my last chance to participate in ISEF, because the next year I will be doing Tawjih, which is grade 12 in Jordan. Tawjih is considered to be the worst year in every Jordanian student life. People, family, and friends expect you to stay home and study 24/7. Well, that was not the case to me. One day, I was studying, I got bored and suffocated, I went out to have a walk. I was checking my phone and I saw this. Los Angeles, 2017, for attendees, and I saw my image. I looked at the moon, namely to the moon's dragon, and I felt it was a sign that tells me, try again. Yeah, why not? Let me be the first Jordanian student who's in Tawjih to participate in ISEF. I went back home to my parents and I told them I want to participate. They were really shocked. But I asked them if they trust me. They said yes. And I told them to believe in me, and I can do it. They just said, go for it. And I started researching all night long, studying all day long, for nights and days, until I was able to accomplish my next project. Laser Shielding Odyssey, a novel method for confining matter transported at relativistic velocities over long distances in vacuum, confined by a laser tube that acts as a guiding shield that confines matter all the way through. I wasn't only able to prove this using calculations, but I also did a very successful experiment that actually showed great results. I went to the regional fair, to the final fair, and I made it to the internationals in Los Angeles during the trial exams of TEDxMETUNCC, which was really a great risk, but I wanted to take it. I presented my project confidently, avoided the mistakes I've done in 2015 and 2016, and there was the award ceremony from NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, in the category of physics and astronomy from Amman, Jordan, Dana, Arabiyat. That moment I worked for years. Walking down the stage, and then standing there, looking at thousands of people, feeling the stage lights, and I wanted to live that moment with all my senses. I can't forget any single second of that. I can't forget when I called my mom and told her, "Mom, I want an award from NASA." I can't forget her screams of joy and tears. After the award ceremony, I ran outside, looked to the sky, to the moon, namely to the moon's dragon, to say, I finally did it. Yes, it took me lots of time, months of depression, hard work, taking risks, but that's what it's all about. I looked to the moon's dragon and told it, it's because of you. It's because I saw you. I saw something people didn't see, and because of that, I found my passion. I found my passion that I worked for it so long. People try so hard to find their passions, but people, it's all around you. Only and only if you look through your own eyes. You can see it, and once you find your passion, you should work for it. You should work hard and go through the hard things life puts you through. But believe me, oh my God, it's so worth it. Thank you.